I'm Matt, and we're Insufficient. What do you got going on there, Halo Nick?
Today's episode is brought to you by LaCroix, Wisconsin.
LaCroix, Wisconsin. I love the shirt. You're going to choke yourself out with that thing.
I'm going to
Absolutely choke yourself. Oh, you know, again, man on fucking Johnny on the spot with the fade.
Dude, it's so good.
It's fucking unbelievable, dude.
So good, it's bad.
How old is that Hawaiian shirt?
Only like 3 years old, to be honest.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, but I like it. But it doesn't look good on me.
So where did you get the haircut this time?
Same place as last time.
Dude, why? You clearly are unhappy with these people.
Every time.
Go to a barber. Go to a barber.
I don't know. I feel like they're going to spit in my hair or something.
Dude, it's an amazing experience, man. 45 to 50 minutes. They'll do your eyebrows. They'll do your, well, you don't have a lineup. They'll do everything you need. It's great. Shit. But the fuck?
Jesus,
trying
man.
to look into my soul? You're having lighting problems, man.
I don't know.
And this my dad had that lamp.
Dude, it's a classic lamp.
Dude, it is a classic dad lamp.
That's what when I became a dad, I grabbed that lamp. I'm surprised you don't have one.
No, do you have Polo Sport too, like in the green bottle? That fucking
grade.
shit. No, that was 8th grade.
Yeah.
No, I had Curve, right?
Dude, 40% of the time works every time.
Every time. Honestly, that's stinging the nostrils.
Oh.
I think that's actual panther urine. So are you pumped? Are you pumped for fucking Diz?
I'm excited.
I mean, you literally just left there.
Yeah, I know.
So you're not getting on Thunder Mountain?
No, I missed it. Thunder Mountain's last day was today. I thought it was tomorrow.
Bro.
Dude, I love Thunder Mountain. I am doing Tron this time, though.
Okay. Hold on to your butt. I mean, honest to God, just right up into your throat, man.
Really?
Yes. I had it. My virtual queue was called at 8 o'clock in the morning. I wasn't even up.
Ooh.
And the kids were like, yeah. And I'm not I like roller coasters, but not so much. So I had to
Did
kind
the
of
kids do it too?
Oh, they love roller coasters. They'll do anything. I'm not so much, but dude, instant. So wait, the kid can't go on with you.
Yeah, no, it's just me.
Okay, you can do single rider.
Dude, my kid is in the stage where she says she wants to do a ride, and then you get to the next person to get on the ride.
Yeah,
and starts crying. I don't want to go on the ride, and then freaks out.
I get her feelings. I was that kid.
Yeah, so I go on Dumbo and 10 times.
Blech.
Yeah, I love it.
I know you like Dumbo.
I like, hey, Dumbo.
It's
hey.
It's my favorite ride.
Dude, I look like a fucking thumb.
I didn't want to tell you.
Dude, look at this. If I line this up correctly.
Yeah. You look like a par-baked human.
Oh, this is horrible.
God got to you and was like, this guy's done.
Yeah. Take him out.
Hey, are we going to talk about Phish today?
Ooh, I got a good one for you.
All right.
Phish just did a bunch of New Year's shows. I don't know if you knew that.
I don't know if we ever covered them.
And so now we're in the long drought. The long drought.
Yeah. It's
I guess our next shows are in February. Mexico.
It's Mexico. Ugh, dude. You know what? I'm looking forward to Phish shows, but I'm not looking forward to Mexico Phish shows.
I entered us into some charity giveaway.
You motherfucker.
I hope
you got us tickets to go to Mexico. I'm going to kill you.
Dude, I think you'll be psyched.
No, I won't be psyched.
I'll be in the ocean. I would watch the Phish show from inside the
ocean. Where this money comes from, I have no idea.
No, it's a contest.
So, if you win, you get everything?
Yeah, it's like a la Rue or something. You know what I mean? You buy 100 tickets for $10, and if your ticket wins, you get to go.
Do they pay for the flight?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, if all right, if we get, I don't even know what my wife would feel like with that shit. She'd be like,
hopefully it's for 4 and she can come.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah. I feel like she'd like a Phish show in February in Mexico.
You know what she does like and cannot stop talking about? What's going on through your mind.
That makes me happy.
Everybody that I've showed that to that is not a Phish fan is now
Loves
a Phish
it.
fan.
Yeah.
I showed it to my youngest daughter today. I was like, hey, you want to hear the new Phish song that like came out that they totally rocked the fuck out? She's sitting there listening. She loves Phish. And in the minute it went into the jam, she's like,
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I've listened to that 15 times.
At least. And that's why Mike MVP, like Paige was nipping at your heels that's 2025. So Paige is the current front runner.
So far. I mean, Fishman's getting up there. He's working on it.
You want him to win so badly.
I do.
Dude, I saw that clip from Bittersweet where Homie comes in and he's like, 5 minutes. Get out of here, you fucking tool.
Yeah, that's dude, he's doing that to Brad and he throws the beer at him. Kiss my ass, you fucking tool. You
got to zoom in on Paige. Paige is laughing, but he's like nervous. He's like, I don't want to go to jail.
What? Go to jail for yelling at their fucking manager?
That's what he looks like. He's like, ha ha ha.
I gotta have a tuna fish sandwich. Get out of here.
Like, shit, I gotta put my things back in.
My things?
Yeah, because back then he was the only one who wore earpieces.
Did he really? He had the in-ear monitors? They all have them now.
They're better off now.
Way better off. They absolutely needed in-ear monitors. I think they're fucking kicking ass because of them.
Ugh.
Oh, it's so good. But all right, so we'll have the Mexico shows, but we're going through the Phish drought right now. So what Nick and I do during the Phish drought is we kind of come up with things that we can talk about. And there's so much to talk about with Phish, but we're currently just kind of reliving 91.
And because I'm a nice person, you can actually watch this show. This is the Arrowhead Ranch Phish Dinner and a Movie. Nick comes back to back to back to back to back with a great show.
Wait, do they still have this available?
I think you can find it.
Is this when they're outside?
Yes. In the middle of the day.
I've seen this clip. I've seen this show a million times.
There's like kids like rope swinging in the background.
Well, they're like, yeah, but everyone in the audience you can tell it's so fucking hot out.
Oh my God.
And they're blazing up. Is this where Trey's wearing the really high shorts?
Yes.
The green.
Yeah.
Short. I've seen this a million times.
And I think it's Dave the Truth Grippo.
They're sweating so bad up there with their fucking suits.
Oh, yeah, but like he gets there late, so he's like setting up in set 2 while Phish is playing.
And he's like trying to get back to back. Like Mike and Trey are leaning on each other, going back and forth. You know what I forgot to mention about the 91 stuff. If you listen to the tempo during this time, whether it's Chalk Dust or something that might have sped up later on in their career in like the 97 and shit, these are slower songs. The way they play them now is the original tempo that they used to play them, and they just sped them up in the 90s. But now that I've listened back, I'm like, oh, okay, these were slower songs. Shit. I was wrong the whole time. So, 7/20, 1991. Why don't you take the wheel?
Okay, so here's something interesting that you don't know about this show.
Okay.
Spin Doctors opened for him.
Yeah. Okay. But that was the time they were getting close to the Horde Festival.
Yeah,
right?
Dude, I like the Spin Doctors. I don't care what anybody says. I'm not going to listen to them. I don't, own any albums. But if somebody's like, "Hey, do you like the Spin Doctors?" I'm like, "You mean Scooby Doo and his band?" Yeah, I like it.
I just never. I don't know. Never got into. I didn't even know they had another song other than that song that they.
Spin Doctors has had better Billboard success than Phish.
I know, and so has Blues Travelers. And look at them now.
You know what? I would love it if some of these old 90s jam bands all got together and just fucking geeked out.
They couldn't hold up to Phish.
Well, no. I mean, Phish is clearly the king. Like, it's not even close. But
like, I think there was a video that I just saw. I might have sent it to you the other day. It was Trey playing with Blues Travelers sitting in. And
made everybody look like a bitch.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
So good. Trey's just like, I'm going to just like circle around you motherfuckers because like the skill is there for me. Clearly not there for you.
Because this is boring.
All right. Let's, want to jump in?
Okay. It opened up with a rare introduction of the band.
Okay.
And I'd like that to come back, to be honest with you. Somebody comes out and is like, ladies and gentlemen, Phish. And then walks off the stage.
That'd be
Is
cool.
that too much to ask?
No, it's not because, Trey still does the introductions for the band every once in a while.
That's my favorite thing in the world.
I know. I got it in 2019.
It's my absolute favorite. Okay.
And they call themselves We're the Phish from Vermont?
No, they're the Phish from New York. Chalk Does Torture.
Yeah, man. Blazing Chalk Dust.
It's good.
Yeah, it is.
Foam. I got excited.
You gotta stop skipping these songs.
I got excited.
You did it the other day.
Dude, you do it all the time.
Maybe.
This or that. Foam or Squirming Coil.
Squirming Coil.
I'm taking Foam.
I know. Squirming Coil.
Because Squirming Coil is the next song.
I know.
Llama.
Blazing.
Fire.
On fire.
This next...
I miss this song.
4-song run is like 91 perfectly. And what makes me angry is that one of these songs doesn't get played anywhere near enough anymore.
Right. So Okie Pa.
Okie Pa.
Never gets played.
No, but that's not even the one I'm complaining about.
It better not be Susie G.
Okie Pa, what is it? Susie Greenberg. No. Yeah, so Okie Pa, Susie Greenberg, The Landlady, which is the one I'm bitching about.
I know. They just don't play it enough.
And then I don't know why. It's so great. It's been
these all have the
Valley last time.
Yeah.
As an opener for probably set 2, maybe set 1. And set 1. And it's so like perfectly named that you should play it more.
Not only that, but like the Landlady just gets it. I just think it gets it jumping for whatever reason. I love that song. Other people might be like, "Yeah, it's a fucking snooze," but I love that song.
I love that song.
And so Susie G and the have the giant country horns on this bitch.
Yes.
And then Dave, the Truth Crippo, on percussion in The Landlady.
Yep.
And Renee on percussion.
Lopez.
Mr. Lopez.
What about, dude, where's Carl's Gearhart? You know what I'm saying?
He's in there, right?
I hope so. I will say that, okay, Bathtub Gin follows up Landlady. Noteworthy of the song. My Sweet One.
What'd you think of this gin?
What'd you say?
What'd you think of the gin?
It's good, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this whole show is good. My Sweet One.
They don't play that song nearly enough.
And now the David Bowie is the first time in the whole show where I'm like, horns can sit out.
See? I was just about to say that.
Yep.
See?
But that's why I think that they were practicing, because they were going to be full-time members of the band. Or else you would have them sit out in David Bowie.
I think Trey wanted that to possibly happen, but the other band members were like, dude, no. Like, you have horns in Maze? Fuck off. Fuck off.
No. It's only Paige is the only one who has a problem with it. Because Mike and Fishman are unaffected by horns being part of the band.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, you might have a point there.
Yeah.
You kind of look like E.T. with that little red light on your... Yeah. Idiot.
Swanson. I was way off.
Swanson. Samsonite.
You see the comment that somebody said Dumb and Dumber have a podcast, and they were talking about us? And then I wanted to know, am I Harold or Lloyd? That's a tough one, man.
Fuck.
Because secretly you want to be both.
They're both amazing.
And yet secretly you don't want to be either.
Wait, someone said that if Dumb and Dumber were to have a podcast,
looks like Dumb and Dumber has a podcast.
That's fucking awesome. Where the hell was that? That's so great. I missed it.
Speaking of which, this is the point in the show where Matt says something and then you do it.
Click and subscribe, motherfuckers.
Subscribe.
I know. I was just about to say that. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
Just everywhere.
We're taking over, man.
Hit the smash it.
It's inevitable.
Smash the button.
Listen, if we can do a little matchup with F Zappa at some point, he wants to fuck around for a bit.
Dude, don't we make fun of him all the time?
No, we do not make fun of him. I said one thing about him talking about the 20th anniversary show.
One time I said he sucks.
And shitting on the 20th anniversary show that was like 16 years ago.
Yeah, and you were there and it was a good show.
It was a good show.
Yeah.
It was a good show. So anyways.
Was it in 2005?
No.
Then it wasn't the 20th anniversary.
I digress.
Set 2, opener, Ruckus, Buried Alive.
It was a good Buried Alive.
Yeah.
These are really short sets.
Short sets.
It's a short set.
By the way, Buried Alive, big comeback in 23 and 24.
Yeah. Huge.
I love it. Keep it going.
Would you say it's your favorite song?
No.
I don't know if it was. No, because they did 2021, 2018, 2012, 2010. I don't think it was a huge comeback.
It's a huge comeback.
That's a huge comeback. Like what? Like if you had
comeback story.
Yeah. This is interesting. No blogs on this one. None.
No what?
Blogs. Usually you get a whole bunch of blogs. Doesn't matter how far back you go with these shows. There's none. There's none. It's interesting to me. Anybody
like if you scroll down to the bottom?
Nothing.
I see a review.
I see nothing.
From the Mountain Kung. It's kind of a stupid name.
If you It is a stupid name. That's kind of a stupid name. It's a fucking stupid name. You're right. The Mountain Kong. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
That's
don't hate it.
I feel like it's something you might come up with.
Yeah, that's why I think it's stupid.
So Buried Alive, Reba.
Yep.
Carl Gerhard whistled with the band on this one. That's the best we got from him?
I don't like that, Carl.
That's crazy. Do you know that I forget what was it? So you remember what was that band that we grew up with in Wellesley? Come on, I'm
Addison Groove Project.
Addison Groove Project.
I couldn't name a song if you paid me.
Oh wow!
But I do know they're from our town.
Yeah. So one of their horn players, one of the Groppy, he was asked to be a part of Tab.
Oh.
Yep. He didn't do it, but he was asked to be a part of it.
Let me tell you something.
That's crazy that he didn't.
If somebody asks you if you're a god, you say yes.
Yes.
And if somebody asks you to join Tab, you say yes.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why he didn't. It's crazy.
I mean, particularly if you were in fucking Addison Groove.
I know.
You're not doing anything better.
I think that some of them became doctors.
That is true. Maybe they're saving lives.
Yeah. So, all right. Reba.
Great Reba.
Cavern. Giant Country Horns.
Wrong.
What do you mean?
Caravan.
Excuse me.
Oh, Duke Ellington. You know, what's really interesting is it is sometime around 96. Phish just stopped playing all of these like classical jazz songs.
I know, man. It's kind of upsetting.
I want to know why.
It is a big part of their past, and they just sort of like totally forget it. We don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah. It was something that was cool about the band that they stopped doing.
It's a big part of them.
They're doing new cool stuff, so I'm not complaining about the band. I'm just saying.
Just love to hear Caravan if they can pull out a Caravan.
A-Train, Caravan, Dinner in a Movie.
Sentimental Mood. They want to pull that one out.
No, I was going to say play Dinner in a Movie on Dinner in a Movie, and then the next song is Dinner in a Movie.
Have we seen our last Dinner in a Movie?
No, not even close.
Dinner and Movie.
Dude, they're going to open with it in Mexico.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Are you forecasting that? They played it in Bethel Woods, right?
Right after
they played it in
Moon
Palace before that, and then huge gap. Huge gap.
Big gap.
So I don't know. I don't know if they like that song anymore. I'm not sure.
Speaking of songs that they don't like anymore, Flat Fee. And by the way, we have a podcast that was called Flat Podcast in honor of this song, which is kind of special.
Nobody played it. They played it a lot.
Said anything,
but earlier, a lot of Hunts, a lot of Nectars.
For this song, Trey wrote it, right? So it was one of his early composition pieces. No relation to the weasel getting sliced on the nipple. Interesting song. Play it more. Play it again.
Yeah, I'd love to hear it again.
You know what? Don't play it again. Retool it and then play it. Because apparently
I'll retool you.
Yes.
Golgi.
Look into the...
Interesting. Golgi.
Middle of set 2.
Songs before the end of the set.
Yeah.
Cool. What do you think this stash was like? I actually don't remember it.
Choppy. In a good way.
Yeah.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
I'm loving the way they do stash today.
I love stash.
Where they throw it into the major chord now. They take it out of that Mixolydian or Phrygian scale and they just fucking major. And for a while, I think Trey had a tough time pulling it out of there and then it kind of sounded corny, but now they've just nailed it.
Yeah, he couldn't pull it out.
The Man Who Stepped Into Yesterday.
So I have a question, right? Every time they play Alvinu Malkenu,
I love it.
It is sandwiched.
Correct.
Between this song.
Yes.
So, as people that are known for brevity and wit, can we just say Alvinu Malkenu and the audience can imply the Man Who Stepped Into Yesterday is in front and in back, or do we have to say it out loud?
I don't know. But they always do that, right?
They do that.
It's part of the deal.
There is no freestanding.
The Man Who Stepped Into Yesterday. No, that's not true.
One time. 2 times.
They did do it. They did do it, and they did it recently.
That makes me mad.
Why?
Wickapog. Son of a bitch.
Goddamn Wickapog.
Oh my God, dude.
Yem with giant
when I get
horns.
into a feud with a Phish song. Just
I know.
FYI.
It's really a one-sided deal.
It is because it's a song.
It's not coming back after you. It's kind of unfair. Because it doesn't have a rebuttal.
I don't get any resolution.
Yeah, it's none. So Yem with giant country horns. Again, a song does not require it. Just doesn't. There's so much going on in Yem. There's so many notes being played. Everybody's got their part.
Were only in on the vocal jam, no? Whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever.
You're right.
Next.
Still. Rocky Top to end the second set. Interesting.
Yeah.
I still think they were trying to figure out set format here.
I want to know who the fuck the Osborne brothers are.
Listen, if we're going to come out of this with anything, I want to know who the fucking Osborne brothers are.
Don't end a show by the Osborne brothers and expect me not to want to know more.
Yeah, who the fuck are they?
By the way, this is
Monteca tease in the tavern, which makes sense.
Just play the goddamn song, okay?
Put
us all out of our misery.
God, I fucking miss it. I'm chasing that song. I am chasing
everybody's
Monteca.
Tasting it.
Tasting it?
Everybody's tasting it, bro.
They're cubing it. Cubing the shit out of it.
Lots of teases. Has it ever been played? I don't think so.
Man, they loved teasing Charlie Chan. The fuck?
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know, but they teased the shit out of it. The show that I had, they teased Charlie Chan.
That sounds to me like one of those things that people are just fucking what?
Encore, Possum.
Best placement for Possum.
Here we go. Giant Country Horns, Charlie Chan, Papa Signals.
Love it.
Sick.
Papa.
It looked like a hot. I mean, if you ever go back and anybody
Dude,
that was there, we'd love you to comment on some of this. I'd love to know what your thoughts were on the show when you were there. Was it hot as fuck? It looked it.
Don't make fun of me and Matt, though.
No.
He's Matt. I'm Nick. We are insufficient.
You're waiting for that.
I was.
It's ridiculous.
It's been a while since I've hit the Badoom Cha.
That's good.
This is a good one.
It's a great show, man. I mean,
I meant our show.
You know, that's questionable. We'll find out when we put it out. When we put the show out, and then we see how much hate we get for it, then we know it was successful.
I feel like the more people comment negatively, the more they like us.
Definitely.
Because why would you take the time?
I don't know. But anybody that wants to come on the show, we'd love to have you.
Okay, not anyone.
Anybody.
No. We have a vigorous vetting process, but if you're interested, send us a message. We would like to talk to some of you.
We've got this guy who sits around vetting people for the show.
That's his full-time job.
We got a couple of guests coming up down the pipeline.
We do. One of them's a little special.
One of them's very special. Not in this way, but special.
And then one of them is a friend of a friend who's already
also
been
special.
on the show.
Yes. Yep, Lotboy Yorgi's friend.
This is too loud.
Do you think when they suck out the milk from the fucking cow tits, it's a good thing?
Was that Fishman on the fucking China just...
Fuck you with that thing.